we're at the Volunteer Managers Network meeting in Pewsey on the 9th of October, and I've got Jane with me. And Jane, would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Jane Podkalinsky, Volunteer Coordinator for Salisbury Playhouse in Salisbury.
Okay, thank you very much. And could you tell me why you decided to book onto the event today?
I contacted Develop because I'm new to the role of volunteer coordinator at the Playhouse, and I wanted to learn more, and I was told about the event and decided to come along because I need support.
You needed support?
I need support. I need training and support to know what I'm doing as a volunteer coordinator. What it is to be working with volunteers, although I'm a volunteer myself, so it's understanding about role descriptions, the expectations of volunteers, volunteer agreements, how to keep everybody safe.
It's quite a big job.
And I'm just realising that. Okay. There's a lot to learn, and you need support, and it feels quite lonely.
Yeah. Had you heard of Develop before?
I hadn't heard of Develop. I knew there was a Wiltshire-wide organisation which was there to support volunteers, but I didn't know they were called Develop.
You didn't know?
No. But I found your website, and it was through the website that I made contact.
Excellent, thank you. And so could you tell me what you've gained from attending this particular event today?
The networking opportunities have been brilliant, and that was very well organised and structured. I don't know, considering engaging, and I hesitate to use the term offenders now because of what has been said today, but people who have got a conviction as volunteers, I'm not sure that has been considered, but I don't know. I need to go back and ask the organisation, but now I know what questions to ask, and I've been given some guidance today that I can take that forward. And that's been really helpful. Good,
I'm pleased. So what difference do you think it will make to the Salisbury Playhouse, you attending these events and gaining support from Develop if you haven't had that in the past?
That I can think more clearly about what my role is. We can have the way we recruit, retain, support volunteers. The structure is there, but I will understand it better. We can improve it, and review our policies, the role agreement, also the volunteer agreement, the role description, and so on.
So it's really
professionalise it.
Yeah, and confirming to yourselves that you are operating within good practice.
Exactly. About good practice.
Yeah.
And if we have a good training program, if we have good recruitment, we're going to get a good training program. We're going to keep our volunteers. Absolutely. They're going to be satisfied. The idea. In fact, it was your organisation that introduced to me the idea of skills log. And thinking about who else can we include as volunteers, so that we have policies in place to be inclusive of everybody.
Excellent. Okay, and we can obviously support you in all of that.
And that's
okay.
what I would be very grateful for, having that support.
So finally then, that sort of leads me to the fact that if Develop wasn't around and we weren't providing these opportunities and this support, what difference might that make? What sort of impact would that have on your organisation?
I personally, even since July, have valued the support that I've had from Develop, because I've been able to phone and ask questions. And I think it's about me as an individual in that role as volunteer coordinator. I would feel more professional about what I do. The standards would be improved about how I am functioning, and they are looking to me to provide those standards. So I think the standard just wouldn't, or how I would perform would not be as good, and I would feel a bit lost.
Does it make you actually feel a bit less alone? Because you mentioned it was quite a lonely role.
Yeah, having that opportunity to talk to other people who are in similar roles, although I recognise that what the Salisbury Playhouse is not the same sort of organisation as some of them represented here today,
No.
where they're caring organisations, but there is a lot of
the similarities are
yeah.
that you're supporting a team of volunteers.
And the way they recruit
Yeah.
and retain staff and support staff and how they train staff.
Yeah.
Those are the parallels, and that's really important to get good
Okay.
standards.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here today.
Oh, thank you very much. I've enjoyed it.